And it's live. Hey, everybody, it's Jeff from VW Bricks here. Ooh, my voice went there. Just finished getting everything set up, so we should be good to go. I'm just quickly checking my audio to make sure it is the right stuff, which it is, because Patrick did confirm the audio a couple episodes ago was kind of crap. So it should be good for this one. Anyway, hi, welcome. It is episode 72 plus 100, so 172. Which I was in a hurry this morning making the chat, and I only recorded. Sorry, just checking something as I caught my eye. I only recorded. I really looked at the news for the past couple of days, forgetting that we had a ton of sets that were announced earlier this week. Hello, Eclipse, welcome. So, like in the last week, we've had a bunch of sets announced. So there is a lot of news today, considering last week. And a lot of stuff going on. Most importantly, is the goat has been the top story this week, I would say. Excuse me. The goat is still available on Bricks and Pieces at this moment for $6 and change Canadian, which surprised me because it's been in circulation all day and it hasn't sold out. And it's a bestseller, which is actually kind of interesting too, which means that that would mean to me the North American market has some and the European market has some. So that's everybody, like maybe there's more to go around, maybe. That's why they haven't sold out completely. I'm not sure. Or it's just the price. But yeah, there is a lot of news around the goat and a few other items because they appeared on the Pick a Brick site at the beginning of July, which is when they were supposed to, but their prices were wrong, and so they pulled a few of those parts back, and then they've put them out again. This morning it was a little bit quiet when they put them back out. They did say they were going to put them out today, like put them back into the Bricks and Pieces store, but they didn't advertise it necessarily. I guess. I mean, some of the major news feeds picked up on it, but yeah, they're bestsellers, which means I did order some goats this morning because I had a particular friend of mine, Janie, ask for some goats. So I decided to order some. Might as well get it in, and I ordered I guess I ordered 10 goats, and it cost 70 or 60 something dollars for 10 goats. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, and it's the gray goat, not the white goat. So I don't know if we will ever get the white goat because it only came in the collectible mini. My apologies. It only came in the collectible minifig series, so I have a feeling that the white goat, like most collectible minifig things, will never make it into a will never make it into Bricks and Pieces unless it actually gets put into a set. So anyway, hello Ben, welcome, and Bonnie possibly as well. I know Ben, you were saying you're off today, so welcome. So yeah, for myself this week, I have been building castle. I think I mostly showed off the castle last week. I think after the chat last week, I ended up building some more of it. So the lower tower, which I'm attempting to pick up right now, I think I showed off most of it, but watch me go full screen as I. So this is the tower as it stands. As you can see, there's a lot of pieces missing in here. Those are pieces that are on order from Bricks and Pieces that are coming from Europe. So it will take a while for those ones to get here. Sad face. But I've got most of the lower ring done. I have to figure out how to fill all this in as well, which I have ideas, and I will work on those ideas. Oops, something just broke off. A couple of things broke off. You also see there's some towers back here beside me. These are the 4 higher towers. Again, missing lots of parts because I'm waiting for the key parts to come in. But there's the lowest tower, and then there is Mr. K, and then the next tower, which was a slight rebuild of my previous version that I had. I just shortened it up a little bit. And then higher, obviously, again, still not finished. And then the last one, I basically ran out of parts at this point. So this is just a skeleton.
What? Jeff ran out of parts?
I ran out of parts. I did get some new parts in today, but unfortunately they're just 1x8 tiles, or 1x8 plates and some windows and a few other little parts that will help, but won't help as much as I wish.
Won't help just yet.
Speaking of bricks and pieces, Ben, I am waiting for them to restock Transclear 1x2x12 and a third with 1x2 by 12 and a third with 8 studs for my one project. Transclear 1x2. Is that supposed to be by 1/3 with 8? I don't know what part that is, Ben. Send me a part, or if you have a part number, throw it in the chat here, and I'll figure out what it is. But yeah, it's waiting for parts to come back in is a pain in the buttocks. And Mr. K actually has parts in my glove box still. That one of these
no
days,
worries at all.
one of these days I'm going to try and meet up with you. Dave, is there a dinner next Friday?
Was what?
Is there a Lego dinner next Friday, the 12th?
Yeah, it's not this Friday because it's only
next
the 6th
Friday.
this Friday, so it'll be next
I
Friday.
believe I can make that one.
Well, we will be there, Sandy and I, and potentially Josh. It's back to being the having dinner with Dave and Sandy.
Okay. Sounds good. I will try to be there. I'm setting that as one of my goals. Sorry?
Merci beaucoup.
Cool. And
Dave's
I'm sorry that
Dave's not here, so I'm speaking French on his behalf.
Merci. I apologize for last week. Dave Cauday sent me a message after our chat finished because it was a short one, and he was busy filming videos. And I think he said at the end of his one video, "I'm gonna go jump into Jeff's video right now because I'm a little bit late." And he did, and I was already done because
I should have started my video earlier.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So, and then Dave continued.
It's my fault, Jeff. You don't have to apologize to me.
Well, no, I just thought it was funny because literally your next video was, it's a different day for you, but a few minutes after for me. And you didn't say why, but I thought it was funny because it's like, yeah, I know what happened there. So, but
I felt bad. I thought I was going to get that video done in time to be on your show. And then I obviously went a little long.
No, it's okay. You go long, Dave? That's not possible.
I know, it's shocking.
Yeah, no, not possible. So what have you been doing, Davey? You're telling us about it every day, and oh, by the way, congratulations! It was your 1,000 subscriber video. That's why you had to do it.
I did have to do that one.
Yes, you did. So congratulations.
It was nice. It was unexpected and my consideration undeserved, but I'll take it.
Well, congratulations on the 1,000K. It made me check mine, and I think we're in the 350s, which is where you were.
I'm sure you're going to surpass me at any point. Well, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I just hit 1,000. You've been doing it for a couple of years, and you're already at 1/3.
350. So yeah, but we get like maybe 2 new subscribers a month, so
it's all good. I'm not here for the subscriber count, but it was really nice to see.
Okay.
I found these at an antique store. Danny and I went out for.
Hold on. So show us again. It froze.
Pardon?
Your feed froze. So you said I got these, but we didn't see. Oh, okay. Duplo. Awesome.
Old Duplo. Yeah, Sandy and I went for a nice little drive. We're gonna hit some value villages as we normally do on a Saturday. Shocking.
Yeah.
And we went out to Welland this time, all the way out to Welland because we are already halfway there.
Okay.
And so yes, there was actual Lego at the Welland store. Not to make Dave St. Clair jealous, but there was actual Lego there as well. There was a bag.
Oh, I think we froze again. No, his audio. We just lost your audio. Now we can't hear your audio at all. All we see is your mouth moving. You are not muted. Let me just try to mute you here and unmute you. Does that work? Say something, Mr. K. We cannot hear you. Something has happened to your audio. This just in. Dave K's audio is out. Now he's muted, unmuted. Can anybody in chat hear Dave? Is it just me? Because I am technically only hearing Mr. Caudes. So if Eclipse or one of the other 8 viewers, I've been stepping away, so still can't hear you. At least I can't. Someone in chat should be typing right about now saying, yeah, I can hear him, or no, I can't hear him. Can't hear Dave. Okay. Dave, maybe drop out and try to come back in. And then what did he do? He dropped out and came back in. Thanks, Ben. We can't hear him either. Okay. His audio just kind of went, and that was about it. So, we might have to reboot or something. Who knows? But he'll be back in a few moments. So yeah, castle progress was happening. The main part of the keep is pretty much done. So in the next 30 days, just because I'm waiting for parts orders, I should be able to finish this. I also have a couple of Bricklink orders coming in. I will quickly jump onto blah, 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 go like this, and like this, and just, as I said, I didn't have to pick it up. It was right here. This is just my progress on pictures this week. I also helped out one of the members of, well, one of the Old Grey Bricks crowd. They were trying to figure out how to do a hexagon and fill in the space. And, oh, wow. Yeah, and that was the hexagon that designed. Sorry, side note, I needed to grab some parts to help figure out that hexagon logic. And I ended up opening up this 3-in-1 pack. And the weird thing was the 3-in-1 pack was 4 bags, not individual sets. I needed those black pieces from that set just because I didn't have them. But it's basically, instead of it being individually boxed sets, there's Davey again. Let's try and add him. Add. No audio? Still nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Check your settings. See what your audio sources are in StreamYard. And hopefully we'll hear you in a few moments. Something clicked and then you lost audio, so that's why I'm wondering what it was. If you're on your phone, it could have been a notification that caused it, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, the 3-in-1 pack that came out for the Lego City Space set is actually 2 instruction books, 1 for 2 of the sets, 1 for the bigger set, and 4 bags, which I thought was kind of weird. Still can't hear you. No. Whatever you're saying, no. No. Total failure. Are you on your phone or your laptop? You're on your laptop. Is this like the old ancient laptop? And now you're froze again. Oh, he's frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Turn it off, turn it back on. Oh, he's back here. Turn it off, turn it back on again. If it doesn't work, then I don't know. Eclipse. He's in tech support. He should be able to figure it out. Because you know, the internet's and Dave. Anyways, while Dave's freezing and trying to figure it out. So yeah, I was surprised by this set. I had to open it up to get some parts. I took a picture of it because I'm like, hey, this set is not how I expected it to be. Which means that they purposely repackaged this set. They took 3 sets and put them into a separate packaging to actually put it out in a box that's smaller to save space, I guess. Less cardboard, still plastic bags. Anyway, so yeah, I was trying to figure out how to fill in the negative space in this mock. I ended up coming up with something. I'm just going to pull it up on Instagram. I ended up digitally designing something. The messages, Steve. Where is it? Let's pop this over here. Dave's gone again. So I digitally designed something that's basically just, it's about 16 studs across. It's not quite, it like doesn't quite line up. I gave him this idea, and then as we were talking, he was, we were mentioning that he wants it to actually be tiled on top. So I actually suggested, I don't think I can make this bigger, the method of cheese slopes. And he later sent me a picture that he was working on using cheese slopes, and it looks like it might work. He's doing some kind of display base. Hopefully Steve's okay with me showing you this. But anyways, so yeah, that was a little side project that I was, challenge accepted type project. You can see that the cheese slopes fit nicely right in here. That's why we were thinking they might be a solution. So, and then I was working, this is actually last night, I was working on 4 towers. Was I going to make them as one solid unit or individual towers? Obviously, I went with individual towers. There'll be a small gap in between, so maybe I can add some characters in between. Davey?
Hi.
It works, and you're on your phone, aren't you?
I'm on my phone, so you might get some feedback now.
That's okay.
That's what we had last time.
So far, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing much, at least.
Nothing, because I'll save my phone then.
We can live with that. So
I ask the people over there in chat that if.
Okay, if anybody hears feedback, please give us a thumbs up. No, give us a like if you hear. No, let us know if you get feedback.
Because I just rebooted my laptop too, but the laptop is ancient, so.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Dave is back. So, what are you exactly doing? I see lots of.
Right now, I'm exactly sorting the Jeff Van Winden's way of sorting.
Are you putting them into bins? I didn't create this way of sorting, for the record.
I blame Jeff.
I accept the blame. I accept the blame.
Somebody wanted the old 70s windows, and of course, all my windows are jumbled and whatever. So I'm sorting out all my 70s stuff.
But you're not sorting your windows into Plano type bins.
No, because there's too many windows.
So you're not really doing the Jeff window.
And I picked this up yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
I remember that. That's the old fiber optics.
That's the old fiber optics.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, UFO. So I got that.
What? I guess, were they actually fiber optic? Not really.
And I got the box too this time.
Yeah, okay. It is. Okay.
I'm going to sell the box. I'm going to give it to Jeff to sell.
Oh, I don't sell boxes, dude. I don't sell boxes. They're just too. How do you ship a box? Like,
I don't know. I'm going to bring it to the next Bricks and the Six and just have a garage sale.
Yeah. One of my friends gave me, didn't give me, but would like to sell the Cat D11 Technic set. So I was giving it to me in a full built set, and I have the box and the instructions for it. But I'm like, it's not like I can ship the Cat D11 fully built. So I'm going to disassemble it, put it into Ziploc bags for each of the bags. So basically, start from the back of the book and work my way forward. But I feel that that's going to take a little while to get done. Yeah. Because taking Technic sets apart is not a pleasant experience.
It is a daunting experience.
It is not pleasant. But it's okay. I don't mind. It gives me something to do while I'm watching TV upstairs. I haven't started yet because I just haven't started. But yeah. So Dave is sorting windows because someone needs windows, which makes sense. Are they Windows 95, 98 XP? No, anyways.
XP's my favorite, but
3.11 for work groups. No, sorry, 3.11 for work groups. That's where it was at.
Hey, I used that extensively back in the day.
I know. So did I. All right. So yeah, you're doing that. You've done your 1,000th video, which we congratulate you on that as well.
Yeah.
You still are needing to put out a video or two every day.
I have one tomorrow, and I don't have one after that right now. So there might actually be a gap.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Gap. What am I going to watch for 20 minutes to an hour?
I don't know. I have to. I was going to make a video of this thing I just got, but we'll see.
Go for it.
I do have some plans of a video series again, but it'll take a little bit, and we'll go from there.
Oh, and you also mentioned that you have a box under your desk that is full of Value Village finds.
Yes, I do.
You have it processed.
Yeah.
Because up until now, it's like, this is my March Value Village finds, but it sounds like you've been collecting stuff in that bin for the past year.
Yeah, and it hasn't been opened yet or looked at. I can't even remember where I bought it. And so I'm looking at some of these bags and I'm going, why did I get this bag? Because I don't see any pieces in there that I actually want. So I might just take the bag back.
So it's your Value Village stockpile.
Yeah, it's like a whole bin full. And I even went to, and this was my first time ever where I don't regret not buying stuff. But Sandy and I went to Value Village up the hill, and they had about 20 bags of $12 a piece.
Yeah,
$12.99 a piece, and there was, I think I mentioned in one of the videos, and it was all 80s and 90s across the board. Some non-Lego mixed in, but it was 80s and 90s. Aqua Zones and Castles and classics. Well, not classics based, but Blacktron 2s. Yeah. And I'm going, I'd buy all of it, but at $12.99 a piece for the parts I want. So I grabbed, I think over there I got two or three bags.
Yeah. That
had trans yellow and trans neon green that I saw immediately, and I said, I'll buy those ones out of the 20 that were there.
Yeah.
So I did not buy them all. I left them for other people. I pat myself in the back. I left them for other people.
Well, other people thank you, Dave.
Well,
Other
you know,
people
I can't own the world, so
and
nor,
other
nor
people
would,
want to just remove that horseshoe. But you know,
and nor would I want to own the world. So, like, you know, guys, the Legos out there. It was just that Sandy and I hit Value Village a lot, so I keep up.
it just seems like your value villages seem to have more than ours. Now, I say that knowing that I have a value village up the road for me that I go to once every 6 months because I'm like, oh, maybe they'll have something this time.
And they don't.
Your secret is you go like every few days or
Well,
however
yeah,
often.
we go mostly once a week, and sometimes we'll just be after dinner. There's nothing on TV. What do you want to do? Let's go for a drive, and we end up at Value Village.
So value village is your spot for. Yeah.
I did buy this thing, this black light at Value Village.
Oh yeah, black light, yes.
Yeah, which is fantastic, and it cost me a whole $7.99.
There you go. Still got the sticker, and plus your discount.
Plus and if I go on a Tuesday, I get the seniors discount because I'm that old now.
What's the age for seniors?
It's a kind of a gray area.
Literally.
It's
you have gray, therefore, yeah.
It's I believe on paper it's 65, but they keep on asking me, and I don't tell them that I'm not over 65. They said if you're over 55, it's fine. So, but we also get the coupons because Sandy and I take a lot back.
Yeah.
To Value Village.
Yeah.
Because we cleaned out the garage and we took out a lot of stuff and I downsized and whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting rid of some of my older clothes that don't fit me anymore. Don't know how that happened, but anyway. And I was thinking of one of those donation boxes, and I'm like, or I could bring it to Value Village and at least, you know,
and get
maybe
getting
a card or a discount. Maybe I'll walk in and they'll have like 100 pounds of monorail sitting there.
Yeah, you know, I did find monorail at Value Village once.
I know. Ben is back. Welcome back, Ben. Hopefully dinner was good, or you're probably eating it now. Okay, I opened this up to see the Kingfisher sets. I'm just moving this over to the other screen here. Let's make it bigger because Ben was saying that it's 1x2 clear thingy in the Kingfisher set. How is it sorted right now? Sorted by item name, color, go. Oh, let me just share this because that would help. So we'll just go down the bottom and 1x2 trans clear cheese slopes. Okay. Are these extra parts? These are extra parts, I bet. Yeah, okay. Oh, 1x2 by 1 2/3 studs with studs on the side. Studs on sides. Ben, these have been available for a while in trans clear because my Royal York or my Telus building has 120 of them in there. Speaking of bricks and pieces, I'm working on them, waiting for the trans clear. Yeah, 1x8 with studs for one of my projects. They've been around for a while. Let me just look up the summary of it. Trans clear. Oh, that didn't work. Sorry, summary. 2003. I know it doesn't seem like a while, but they've been in the Batmobile, one of the Friends sets. So these ones are already on bricks and pieces. Let's just double check that quickly, because here you go to the color images and you scroll down, you find the trans clear number. Now there's 2 of them, so I'm just going to copy both of these, and we'll go over to bricks and pieces. I usually go a different way. I usually have a link, buy pieces, pick a brick, and I'm just going to paste all that text in there and get rid of the stuff we don't need. And put both of these numbers in, enter, turn out of stock on. Oh, they're just currently out of stock. I guess that's the problem. So yeah, I purchased these about a year ago. Well, no, not a year ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, somewhere in that range. Anyways, they're currently sold out on bricks and pieces. Yeah, I realize that now. Gotcha. Got some pulled pork from Farm Boy and made a couple of Cubano sandwiches. Awesome, cool. All right. I think that pretty much covers. Yeah. So I built towers, finished building towers. That was my week. Okay, done. So Mr. Cadiz, did you? I've got fruit flies in my house. Did you? Oh, so you did you do anything else? That's where I'm trying to go. I was just trying to see if we got you covered.
I'm good.
All right, cool.
I missed you last week, and I apologize. So yeah.
No, I apologize because you didn't
No.
miss us. You came and we were gone. That didn't sound right. But you know what I mean. I ended up at a Toys R Us this week in the GTA, and I paid a little bit more than we should have, but I did find a couple of poly bags. The Animal Crossing one with the this is probably easier one to see with the little character. I forget what the character's name is. Which was only sold in the was for most of Canada. You can only get it in originally at Shop at Home, but they are making their way in. So I expect these at WalMarts and stuff. But I got them at Toys R Us. I think they were like $6.99 a bag. So I probably paid more than I should have. But I got a copy for me, a copy to save, and a copy for my daughter. And then I also came across 3 of the new set with the baby chimpanzee. The little poly bag here. I got 3 of those as well. Same price. This is currently a giveaway. Oh no, this is currently in the reward center. You can use your VIP points to buy this set. If you are using your VIP points, don't just go buy the set at like a Toys R Us or something, because your VIP points are just probably better used for buying Lego. And then the other thing was I ended up getting a chance to finally build the Hoopty from Captain Marvel or the Marvels movie show. And this is a set that's really overpriced. But I have to say, after building it, it has a lot of large pieces in it, not just the windscreen, but a lot of like 2x and 1x gray bits. I mean, it's actually a really decent set, and I enjoyed the build. It's got a whole compartment that opens up. I'm just putting my hand here so that all the figs don't fall out. Got a lot of details inside. 3 cats and then the 3 Marvels, the 3 female Marvel characters. Lots of the trans orange 1x1s in here in the front and in the back. An interesting technique for the rocket engines and stuff. And it's swooshable. It's pretty fun. Is it worth the regular retail price? Probably not. But it definitely is a decent build. And it was like 4 bags, and I actually had some great fun building it. It's currently $119 Canadian. I think I bought mine for about $69 or $79. Yeah, Toys R Us had them on clearance. Yeah, they were on clearance on Toys R Us for a little cheaper than what I bought it for. Yeah, the poly bags were pretty cool, cute too. Lego also had, or Toys R Us also had 50% off of 5 sets this week, and when I went to the Toys R Us on, I guess it was Saturday, the deal was on starting Friday, they still had all those sets. I was actually surprised. They had a good stock level of them. Usually you go in and when they have something at 50% off, they're gone. But they actually had stock, so that was good. So I think that wraps up what I did. Got my property tax bill in today, which is never fun, but you know, that's why I put money aside every week for your property taxes. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Oh, and the other thing I did do last week, I showed that I got base plates in 32 by 32 base plates, and you're not going to be able to see this easily, but I did reorganize all my figs. Here, we'll go over here. I did reorganize all my figs, and I added basically the 32 base plates underneath those stands. So you can see this first little stand here is on a 16 by 8. I moved them all over to 32s by 32s. I still have to build one. And now my classic space and all of my space figs fit on the 5 to 6 base plates when I'm done. What? You're muted. You know you're muted, but you're just laughing at me because
classic space.
Classic space. Well, they're not all classic space. I mean, that includes the current figures and the new Friends doll ones as well. So
it's awesome. But, however you cut it, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to, like, I have them sitting in a bag in a bin. At least I have some display face. Why not put them up and show them off a little bit, right?
Bingo.
But it also shows me that there's some, you can tell the holes that are in my collection. as in there's certain themes that I don't have a lot of. Space Police 2, I think only had like 2 or 3 characters. I was surprised. I was expecting more. But I didn't really collect Space Police at that point, so things like that. But,
Space Police 2 was the last. Oh, sorry, it's not even the last one. I was not Space Police 2 complete. That was the first space sub theme that I was not complete on, and the rest of it I wasn't even trying. I didn't buy any Ice Planet off the shelf. I didn't buy any Unitron or RoboForce.
Yeah, and I've got an okay selection of those. That's from the garage sale stuff my dad would bring back from California when he went, or Mexican California border area. So I mean, I filled in a big gap after Space Police 3 to say the end of, I guess, either RoboForce or whatever the last space themes
I think
were.
RoboForce was the last classic.
Yeah.
Before they stopped because of the Star Wars license.
Yeah, and I mean one of the main reasons I did this as well was because we have the 4 new space characters that are, the baby and these guys type thing.
Yeah.
By the way, do you have any of the Mtron Powerlifter ones there?
Sorry?
Do you have any of the Mtron ones yet?
I bought a box.
You bought a box. Okay. So they don't give you a trans-clear visor, but a trans-clear visor perfectly fits on here, and basically, like on the back of the head, they have like the head is in trans-clear. Like it's sorry, not trans-clear, trans-neon green. The back of the head is printed with a trans-neon green type filter on it. But I'm just grabbing the visors and putting them on the guys because it works. So why not, right? Exactly. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying the Powerlifters. They're pretty fun, and I'm still able to find some of the figures. I did a run on the weekend. Or that was last weekend. I did a run and found like a couple more Space Babies and stuff, which one of my kids stole to give to the girl he likes. But anyway,
that works.
But yeah, that works. All right, maybe we'll jump into the news.
Now in the news.
That is not the news. Yeah, that's the Hoochie set. But I just pulled that up for the price. But where is our news? Where is the news? There. Okay.
The tab.
No, I didn't lose the tab. All right, we'll start off with a few Lego Ideas sets that hit 10,000 this past week. First one is the Sony Walkman, which opens. Look at that. It's like magic. It just opens. It comes with some extra cassette tapes. This is by Jimmy DK. 10,000 supporters as mentioned. 444-piece build. Features a Sony Walkman TPS L2 from 1979. Includes wired headphones as well as 3 cassette tapes. I remember the orange headphones from Sony. They were awesome. So pretty cool, fun build. That it even has the buttons on it with some patterns, some stickers. Wow, it's pretty impressive. It's got all the stickers inside it. Plus, they even it has a Sony label on the side. That's awesome, like a caution label. So I wouldn't mind this becoming an idea set. I think it'd be fun to get and sit on a shelf and collect dust. Obviously, that's what it will do. Yes, and as soon as I saw the cassette tapes Eclipse, I thought the same thing. Take note when possibly making a Soundwave set. There's a cassette design. Make us a Transformer cassette for Soundwave, because we want a Soundwave.
Is the cassette built exactly the same though as in the Guardians of the Galaxy? The Groot set?
It's hard to tell. No, it looks a little different, I'd say.
Okay.
It looks like it's a big sticker on the front.
I would be disappointed if they made exactly the same build, but I also would say that was a really good build. So,
well, I mean, it would be nice if it was the same build, because then you could use the Guardians of the Galaxy cassette in there as well.
Yeah.
It could be similar dimensions. Who knows? It's a good question. I've lost my mess. There it is. Okay. All right. Next up, we have a hydroelectric power plant, which is 10,000 supporters. This is near and dear to all of our Canadian hearts, because we try to use hydroelectric as much as possible. Niagara Falls and Peterborough both have hydroelectric.
This is why we get a hydro bill and not an electric bill.
Yeah, that's why we have the hydro company and not the electric company.
People always
even though
we call it a hydro bill. Well, it's not water, no, but we get our hydro from water. So
yeah,
it's
even
we
though
don't
we
call
were
electricity.
getting it from coal and other sources previously, we've switched over. Anyways, this is built by Baron von Baron, who has had a few ideas come through the system. Features a machine hall with 2 turbine generators at the foot of a mountain. Again, I think it's pretty cool. There's a couple extra views of it. It's a fairly large model. It doesn't have a piece count. Oh, no, it doesn't have a piece count, which is interesting. And the mountain has a little tunnel in it as well. Do they actually show the inside? There's not really a shot of the inside. It's like a closed-off building. So hopefully you can actually pull something off of the side to see the the power, the actual generators. Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure. Not necessarily a modular compliant one, but it could easily fit into a
The
city.
modular. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this one got my heartstrings for sure. The floating sea otter, because it's an otter.
Everybody's seen the TikTok.
Yeah. This is by His Brick Materials. The build features an otter with movable parts and has an illusion of floating. Just more shots of it. So, just kind of cute. Again, the odds of, like, right now, I don't know how many their sets there are. There's probably 10 to 15-ish sets. The odds of that actually, all of them, well, one of them being an idea is get slimmer and slimmer as time goes, because you get 50-ish plus sets. For any of you LDRAW fans out there, also MLCAD fans, there is a new LDRAW installer out now for 2024.1. Updates to LCAD parts library, MLCAD INI, and offline parts catalog as well. Now, this might not seem important anymore, but if you go looking into the code for Studio, if you start going through their library of parts, they are all LDRAW parts files. They are still .dat files that were originally used for these systems. So they didn't recreate the wheel with Studio. They just continued the wheel rolling, shall we say. So it's interesting to see that a technology from the early 90s, LCAD maybe a little bit later, late 90s, probably late 90s.
Pretty back there though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when LDRAW first started.
I think LDRAW was before LugNet.
Yeah, I think so. As a DOS-based
the DOS-based command prompt thing, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting that it's still alive. I mean, I was using MLCAD up until about a year and a half ago, and then
I still use MLCAD, but I'm gonna switch over to Studio.
Studio's pretty slick. It's still learning stuff on it, but it's pretty slick. Anyways, another note.
I lost all my config files for the space layout, so I'm gonna have to do it from scratch.
Oh, you might be able to actually load. Oh, you don't have the files at all.
Don't have anything. The hard drive it was on died, so it is.
Oh, you got to back up those hard drives, Dave.
Is that what you're supposed to do? Somebody should
I've heard. I've heard that. But I'm not in IT either, so how would I know?
I should have called my IT guy.
Speaking of which, I just realized in 4 days I'll be at my company for 27 years.
Wow.
That's crazy. Is that 27? 97 to yeah. I'll be starting my 28th year.
Anyway,
that's insane. We've gone through, as I mentioned before, we've gone through 5 or 6 different name changes, but still working technically in the same job, not in the same seat because I wasn't working here, but anyway, or here, I guess. So yeah, I noticed today that in Canada, at least on Brickset, Amazon has got a bunch of discounts of over 30%. In fact, there's 4 sets that are over 40% discounted, including the Friends Music Tour bus, Sonic's Green Hills Loop Challenge, the Leo's Room from Friends, and then a bunch of sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, wow. 18, 19, 20, at least 20 sets at 30% off, including the Endgame Final Battle at $90. Yavin 4 Rebel Base at $153. Well, that's not that much cheaper, but I guess that's a big set. So yeah, if you're looking for some of these sets, 30 to 40% off, 30 to almost 50% off technically. And this is before Amazon Prime Days, which I think is the 16th and 17th of June. So I'm not sure if there'll be any good deals during then, but you know, if you're looking for some deals, check out Amazon via Brickset if you want, because at least it gives you a list that's easier to find than I find on Amazon. Okay, Bricklink Designer Program Series 1. So the building instructions for Series 1 Bricklink Designer Program, which are the sets that came out, or that haven't actually, I don't know that they've actually been shipped yet. Building instructions are not included with the sets, so you have to use the PDFs to build the sets. It is also good for fans who weren't able to get the sets so you can build them, but you have to use your own parts or bits and pieces. So the sets have started shipping to buyers. So because they've started shipping, the instructions are now available. So if you go hop over to Brick Fan, look for the Bricklink Designer Program link for this one. There's the snack shop and the castle above, the general store, Parisian Street, and the old train engine shed. I've done this already once with the one they had last year, or a couple of years ago, the modular crane. And 90% of the parts I had, or 80-90% of the parts I had, and I just sourced the other 10% from Bricks and Pieces because they have all the parts, because that's one of the criteria for building these sets. They have to have all existing Bricks and Pieces. As far as I know, at least. So yeah. Next up, San Diego Comic-Con's coming up in the near future. I think it's in August usually.
Someday I'm gonna get down there.
Yeah, I always say the same. So Lego does have a spot in the floor, and it says maybe here because in the actual map it shows Lego's normal booth 2829 is there, but the exhibitor list currently didn't show them at the time of this printing. So most likely, I would assume they're going to be there. But I know in the past few years, excuse me.
Yeah.
Especially last year with the writer's strike, there was a lot of, and actor strike, there was a lot of no shows for the San Diego Comic-Con. So if you are fortunate enough to go check out the Lego booth. And we despise you. Well, we don't despise you, just
we don't despise you, but you know, you forgot to bring us. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. Did y'all know you can download the building instructions for Series 1 of the Bricklink Designer Program? Dang, it's like, okay, so Ben was telling us that the designer program instructions were there, and then I don't have show notes, Ben, honestly. I don't. I just pulled up all the articles from the past week. New magnets are available on the Insider Reward program, which includes the Classic Space logo and the lion-faced, I can't remember what that's called, the Lego Castle lion faction. So these are through the Reward Center, cost 2,250 points each. Like I said, the Retro Space magnet, a wooden duck, and then the shield. There's also the last two Ninjago City micro sets are available. It costs 2,300 insider points each, which is the City Markets and the City Garden sets. So this one being the latest one. So those are all available or have been available now. So that ends pretty much those ones for the year because they only have 4. Although Royal Knights, yeah, that's probably right, Ben. And Eclipse is asking about Minecraft Java edition. I have a link to download a free Lego resource pack. No, I don't play Minecraft at all. So
I was playing Minecraft 20 minutes ago.
Were you seriously?
I was, yeah.
Why?
Josh and I played last night. It was great.
Oh, do you have the Lego resource pack?
No, we do not.
Do you want the Lego resource pack?
I have to look into it, yeah.
Well, Eclipse might have a link for you. If he were to reach out to you, how would he reach out to you there, Davey?
Oh, that's a good question. You got my email, right?
I do?
Yeah.
I have your email, but I mean, are people? Oh, just comment on one of Dave's Countess's videos.
Oh,
Maybe he can.
one of my 1,000 subscriber videos. Yeah.
Yeah. Comment on that, and he'll be able to maybe touch base with you or something. Anyway,
Thank you.
his email address is Dave_Fraudice with an F at
nowhere.com.
At gmail.com. No, at dkmail.com. All right, so Lego announced or released a teaser today for the Lego Ideas Jaws set.
I
So
saw the
Lego is
picture. Was
supposed to,
awesome.
yeah. This is our. Oh, I'm just gonna mute this. So Lego has posted a teaser of what could be the imminent reveal of the upcoming Lego Jaws idea set, most likely tomorrow because that's what happens to us. The project reached 10K supporters back in November 2022, was chosen one of the winners in the third 2022 review stage, along with the cat, which eventually became the Tuxedo Cat. So the Tuxedo Cat's already been out. So let me just minimize or make this smaller again. And here's the little video. I'm muted, so hopefully we won't get dinged for it. Just the shark is tickling her. That's funny. Anyway, so yeah, if you were interested in the Jaws idea set, I would expect a bigger boat will be displayed or released in the next few days.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
I think so. I think we're gonna need a brick built boat.
They did a good job in the shark. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, for sure. And Dave did get a rare JLug email account. Did you have a JLug account? Was there a JLug? Did JLug have email?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Ben thinks so.
No, I think Jenny and I. No, she wasn't talking this time.
No, okay.
We never had an issue. No, I never. I don't think she might have given me one, but my memory is the worst thing in the world. So
there you go. And JLug is.
I have a Gmail account. That's it.
There you go. All right. Speaking of Lego City Baby Gorilla earlier, like I said, it is available right now in the Reward Center for 500 Lego Insider Rewards points. So it's not that much. But again, you can buy it in your local retail stores as well. So, it's up to you. What can I say? I was happy to see it in stores. I don't want to use my points on that. Lego also a new gift for purchase was announced or is now available, which is the fireworks celebration, and it's from now until July 7th, with purchases of over $85 US or more, 110 Canadian. I think it's 110 Canadian, 110 or 130. I don't see, and this is why I leave one of these open so that I can find out. 110, yes, 110. So coincidentally, this morning I ordered a bunch of parts, and I got one of these sets because. Sorry. Shocking. Well, yeah, because that's a future news article. But if you order bestseller sets or bestseller parts, they qualify for these gift purchases. The standard ones do not. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, that set is out and available. And tomorrow is the 4th of July, so happy American Thanksgiving. And if my brother actually watches this, which I highly doubt, his birthday's on Friday, the 5th. So happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
Now, if he says, you didn't say happy birthday to me, which obviously I will, I can say, yeah, I did. I just did it in a video 2 days before.
I heard it.
There you go. Also, a gift with purchase that's currently live is the Despicable Me 4 Minions jet board, which is a poly bag, so it will eventually probably end up in stores. But you can basically get this by purchasing $40 US, $50 Canadian in Minions, which this article doesn't say, but I did verify, in Minion sets, Animal Crossing sets, Minecraft, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Super Mario. And it's just, I think it's Kevin, if I'm right. It doesn't, I'm not really sure. On a little skateboard. And the funny thing is, his feet are not locked into the studs. I just noticed that. But this is like the 5th Minion set that hasn't been available until now, technically. So, and a $50 purchase for some of those sets, that's not too hard to make, I think. All right, next up. All right, so now we get into the bigger news. This week, the 3PO was announced on Thursday of last week. We talked about it briefly last week, and by we I mean me, because I was the one talking about it. No poke at anybody, Mr. Sensier, but you know we haven't seen it for a few weeks. Anyway, so the 3PO is available for pre-order and shop at home. $139.99 US, $75,938, $75,398. I'm apparently dyslexic. $75,398. It is currently 179 Canadian, 179.99 Canadian, and the one that basically the picture here that I absolutely love. Is it not in here? Really? They don't show the picture of him with R2. I thought they had a picture here of R2 and 3PO together. Anyway.
Yeah, you showed it on our chat.
I know, I showed it on the chat, but apparently it's not on their website. And I don't know if it's here at all. I might have to just jump back. Let me just jump back quickly a few days in BrickFan. Control N. Oh no, it's like how the magic happens. This is how he gets all his news. What day is this? No, that's further back. Don't look at any of this because, you know, this is all the news I haven't talked about yet. Gift of purchase is before that. That's July 1st stuff, which we're not talking about. June 23rd. Wait. Crap, I went too far. Crap. It's in here. Arg. Where's the announcement for 3PO? There's Stitch, there's the ideas, there's the Brooklyn Designer Program. First look. I don't even know if it's in here. No, it's not in here either. Ah, crap. Hold on. Messenger. Canadian Brick Builders. Now I'm having to go to the archives. Here we go. Oh, it was on Instagram. That's why I didn't see it. All right, here we go. So it's a picture of 3PO. And it was wasting time, honestly, to get this. But picture of 3PO and R2 together. They are at the correct scale. You can pose 3PO in his Anthony Daniels pose that everybody loves, plus this pose as well with his hand on R2's head. I was never planning to buy an R2D2 or a 3PO, but for some reason when I see these two together, I kind of want to buy them. So, you know, damn you, Lego.
Damn you, Lego again.
Shakes fist into the air. Anyway. But yeah, a lot of the this is the first time where I actually want to buy a set, and it has a lot of this color gold, the shade pearl gold or whatever that I absolutely hate in most things. But in 3PO, this makes total sense, and yeah. Set is slated to be available on August the 1st. It comes with a smaller 3PO minifigure, which may be a repeat from another set, which that's fine by me because I don't have that set anyhow. It comes with a little plaque for A New Hope, or a little brick, sorry, I meant for the 25th anniversary as well. So, all right, next up we have Lego Brickheads. Batman 8-in-1 figure officially revealed. So this is kind of like a Brick Like Me, but the Batman version, where you get the parts to build every version of Batman you could ever want. Not all at once. I'm guessing it's the center core is the same, and you just flip out the pieces. You can't build 8 Batmans at the same time. But this will be available on July 17th. 325 pieces, retails for $25. The set will have enough pieces to build 8 different Batman figures, which include Bronze Age Batman, Batman Classic TV Series, 1989 Batman, Batman the Animated Series, Batman the Dark Knight Trilogy, Batman vs. Superman, the Lego Batman movie, and the Batman. And of course, if you want to build all 8 Batman figures at the same time, you'll need to purchase 8 sets or use your collection for most of the parts, hopefully. But there's a picture here of all the individual Batmans. Original. There's the 1960s Batman. I'm not going to rename them all off. I already did. Lego Batman movie. I'm assuming that's what this one is. Oh no, or this one. I know. So yeah, if you're a Batman fan, I might have found a little gift for one of my kids for a stocking stuffer because he wanted to be Batman when he grew up. All right. Another two Technic sets were revealed this week. The first one being a reproduction of another color, which Lego is doing recently. So there's a Coding Zeg Just Go Absolute set. That was previously available in dark gray, is now going to also be available in white. It's actually quite a nice looking slick set. It's a smaller, one of the smaller size sets at $50 US, 801 pieces. And like I said, the one on the Lego shop, this will probably bring us to the American site, which it does, but here's the American version. So the American version is got, or this dark gray version has a bunch of stickers on it. Still at the 50, and this one's coming August 1st, so this one isn't even available yet, which is interesting. ENCA for $64.99 Canadian, and this one's going to be available. What did I say it was? Releasing in August, so they might actually come out at the same time, which is really weird. If they come out in August, if they're basically the same set. Oh yeah, they both have the stripes and stuff. So that's just me. I thought the other one, this white one, was in stripes, but it's just the stripes are a lot lighter. So makes me wonder if they've gone to using clear stickers, which would make a lot of sense because then you could have one sticker sheet for both sets. But I don't think so because that looks like it's white on black there. So anyway, this came from JB Spillware, the German retailer. So, and the door's open, Gullwing style. So, well, not Gullwing style, just sideways. Apparently, the link expires in 10 days. Eclipse says for that Java Minecraft Lego Edition thing. Anyway. That can go now. All right. Another set that was announced this week was the Star Wars Creative Play Droid Builder Kit, which allows you to build 4 droids, an R2, a chopper. So we finally get a chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Not that type of chopper.
Okay.
The KT droid. I can't remember what the name is on that one. They don't give the info here, so let's just go to the Lego shop. We'll get the actual names of the droids. There we go. R2D2 chopper, which is C110P, QTKT, as well as an R5J2, which is the black set, the black droid. This also comes with young Leia with her little droid as a bonus kit. It's a $100 order US. Of course, because every link has to bring us to the States. $129.99 Canadian. But the fun part about this set is it comes with extra pieces, and you can decorate your droids. Although I think if Chopper were really to be dressed up, he'd probably lose it in attack. But you can see there's just different costumes for each of the droids to put on. There's a better picture of Leia and her little droid, which the name of the droid is here. I just forgot what it was. Leia. Oh, there it goes. Her droid. Lola. L0LA59, and the display stamp. So anyway, so that was interesting news to see. Also announced this week from Star Wars for the August release as well is the Sarlacc pit. This is from Lucky Bricks. There's actually two sets that were announced from this. So the Sarlacc pit, as well as Ahsoka Tano's duel on Peridia, which is follows the Ahsoka series. This is the other universe they go to. Other universe? I think it's technically another universe. Other galaxy. That would probably be a better term. So this set comes with Moff Tarkin and Ezra and a stormtrooper and Ahsoka as well, and I can't think of her name right now. Sorry, the lady. Morgan Elsbeth. Thank you, computer, and Night Trooper. Star Wars, like a stormtrooper, but a Night Trooper. Also announced was, like I said, the Sarlacc pit, $79.99 US, and it comes with Luke and Chewie and Han and Boba and Wow, my brain is gone. Lando, thank you, brain, for finally kicking in. And it also comes with a 9-nub collectible figure as well, which is again another figure that's never been released. So yeah. Also announced this week was a mini scale helicarrier.
A mini
From
scale.
Avengers. Mini scale. Yeah, it's not like the original set that was huge. This again came from Lucky Brick Retailer. 509 pieces, said to be releasing in August. It's midi scale is what they're saying here, which I think is what I said. It's a smaller size, perfect to display. So it's like same size as the some of the Star Wars mini ships that have come out. And there is a picture of the guy holding it here, so you can kind of get an idea for the scale. I mean, the planes are literally that the Quinjets are literally little quarter round wedge pieces or quarter round circles. So I mean, it's not like they're huge. So I mean, this one kind of is tempting because I love the helicarrier and stuff. I never got the original one because it was a lot bigger, a lot more expensive. But I mean, I don't know. It's not something I would necessarily. Sorry, it's not something I would necessarily display. But I mean, as Dave has professed this week with his love of movies, I too love the Marvel movies and go back and watch them once or twice a year. I think I made it through up until Ant-Man 2, and I think I stopped there. But I just haven't had a chance to continue. But I went through a little phase of watching the movies again as well. And this just brings back that nostalgia. All right, as announced. Sorry?
Absolutely.
Yeah. As announced, or as I said a few minutes ago, there was actually a couple of Technic sets announced this week. There was this large Technic Emirates Team New Zealand AC-75 set revealed, which is a large sailing ship for the America's Cup, I think it's called. Yeah, the America's Cup competition in October. The real life boat was revealed back in April for this competition. It's 962 pieces. It should be released in August. It's got a Legos confirmed that it retail for $119.99 US. And it doesn't look that big when you look at it here, but I did discover that all of these parts here, all the sales are actually Technic panels. So let's open up the yeah, I'm opening up the link here, and I'm going to go to Canadian just because. Oh, shift. Let's see, oops.
Family show, Jeff.
I said shift.
Okay.
Didn't I? I think I did. Now I don't know what I said. I might have swore. I might have swore. That's a possibility. Anyway, so the set's $150 Canadian, which, like I said, is not that expensive. So I don't think this is the big Technic set for the year, because usually around August they have a larger Technic set available. But let me just pull up the other images here, just so we can see. So again, it doesn't look that big, but I mean, when you start looking at the hull of the boat, you can actually kind of get a sense of how tall it actually is. I mean, this is like a 16 long beam right down the bottom here, or 15 long beam. So it's not as small as you might think. There is some functionality in it to turn the sails, and like you can see here. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, it looks like they're not panels. They're some kind of plastic. Oh, maybe they are plastic. I thought they were panels originally, but I could be mistaken. Anyways, there's some mechanisms for turning bits and pieces on it. And it's fairly well detailed. Looks like there's some kind of, I guess, I'm not sure what that's for. I'll be honest. I don't know enough about sailboats to know. That could be just to ride higher in the water. But I was hoping, there's a picture of the person holding the set, and then you can actually kind of see how big it is or how small she is. But it is a pretty tall set with lots of printed pieces. Oh, yeah, okay. So they are plastic panels. My correction on that. I thought they were, sorry, they were plastic sheets. You know what I mean? Material. But still, it's a fairly large model considering. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be interested in buying this, at least in our group of builders. But if so, speak up. Why not? But yeah, it's kind of an interesting set. So I'm expecting another Technic set to be talked about in the next couple of weeks as well for future you know what I mean, later in the future. And yeah, I can think of some people. Sorry, Dave?
Sometime in the future.
Yeah. And at 100 and whatever the price was, I just said $150, $170. It's not too bad. Now I have to get that price back because it's stuck in my head. $150. I mean, it's 900 pieces, $150 plus all the printing and all the sponsorship deals and stuff that Lego probably had to do for this. Yeah. So some people might be interested in it. All right, next up, the Lego Goat has returned. The story with this, and I think I mentioned earlier, but the story with this was Lego released a list of parts that will be added to the Bricks and Pieces selection at the beginning of the month of July, which are some of the sets that came out. I think it was in January, which included the new castle set with the gray goat. And the gray goat was put up on the site for, I think it was 56 cents euro. And also the crab went up, and I think a minifig torso, and they were all really cheap. It was like the Lion Knight torso or the Wolfpack torso. They were all really cheap, and Lego ended up pulling them down, even though some people had already ordered them, and they ended up canceling those orders basically. But yeah, yesterday Lego's Pick a Brick released 100 new parts for purchasing. Released hundreds of new parts. It was actually about 200 parts in total, or 100, 300 something. Anyways, doesn't matter. Some of them were supposedly, one of them was supposed to be the gray goat. But it showed up in a short amount of time and was removed. It showed up for a short amount of time, was removed. Lego has given an official statement regarding the removal. Apparently, it was listed at the wrong price, as I mentioned, and all the orders that had the goat, that had the goat, at the price it was listed at will be canceled. In addition, they have stated it will be returned to Pick a Brick sometime tomorrow, and you can purchase it at the correct price. Now, I think this will bring us to it. The goat became back on sale this is the US price for $517 US this morning. It's still available, which is shocking to me. It is no longer listed as a bestseller, though, which is interesting because it was listed as a bestseller this morning, and it is no longer. So that means that obviously we've depleted the bestseller stock, and it's still available as a standard order now, $6.94 Canadian. Along with this was also the crab, like I said, and the Wolfpack torso were also in this category with the correct prices. So, like I said, goat is available, a little bit more than we expected. Well, no, not really. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just quickly go back to that because I want to check something. I want to know what the price is in UK. EN UK, because it was about 60. No, it's 517 euro. No, that's US. ENGB is what I want. Sorry. There we go. 492 euros or pounds, I guess. So I was wondering if the price that was listed was maybe 10 times less than, like there was a rounding error, or maybe the 56 euro cents, whatever it was, that it actually costs, or its actual cost price of the figure, and then they just didn't put up their 10-time markup on it or something, which, wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, I know Dave's not going to get any goats.
Not unless Jeff gives me them.
I could. Do you want a goat?
I could put them in the layout somewhere.
It's not in a spacesuit.
I know.
You could maybe put the sheep's. Well, I wonder if the sheep wool stuff would fit over. That would be a weird looking goat. Anyway, so yeah, the goat is available. and it is now online. Yeah, so here it is. It was listed at 59 cents, which was too good of a deal. Lego canceled it, and it's now listed at 517. So it's not quite 10 times the price, but still kind of crazy. All right, quickly going through a few sets. Lego Friends Water Fun sets. This is from New Elementary. They reviewed some of the new parts. They have the tubes in trans green, some longer plates in nougat. Sorry, I'm trying to read as I'm going here. Some corally purpley pieces. That's the official, and the new reddish orange pieces as well. You can tell I'm just breezing through this one because it is Friends, and
We love Friends.
we love Friends for sure. But some of the color palettes of Friends don't necessarily suit what we build. Now, as for an element that is available in this set is the crab, which is on Bricks and Pieces but currently sold out. Hopefully the crab gets added in shortly. We'll see. Or gets added back in because I want some crabs. Wait, that didn't sound right. I don't want crabs, but I want it.
We already had that conversation.
Lego crab. Anyway, it does look like they've changed the style of the ladder piece. This grill piece here. Because they're making a quick note that the lavender ladder, my copy of the set came with the original version seen on the left and the photo, but earlier this year a new mold version was introduced. Okay, so they just changed the mold on that ladder. Anyways, there are actually other sets here, aren't there? Are there extra parts listed here? No, it doesn't look like. Okay. More importantly for me at least, probably not much for Cow Days, are the new parts that are coming out in the current new sets in July. So basically new molds that have been added to Bricks and Pieces, or not to Bricks and Pieces, that will be in 6 months, that are just added to the Lego palette. So we have the new 4x4x1 corner in yellow, so rounded corner, and one as well in white. That's 4x4x1, different style though, obviously. And obviously this is a slope, and that's a curved slope. We have the new piece from the Ferrari set, the 1x4 with a cutout slope. This is a piece from Bumblebee, the wheel from the Lamborghini, some Palisade bricks in dark red, log bricks. I think this is all stuff from inside the Ferrari. I'm not going to tell you what all the parts are from. I'm just, based on the color, this is Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Not sure, but that piece in dark gray is now available. Most of these parts are existing parts. I don't know if there's any brand new bits. New prints, Lamborghini bricks. The dashboard for Lamborghini is a new print. There's a printed slope. Bumblebee's head. Some of the other parts of the Lamborghini. Bumblebee's face. This is kind of an interesting tile. Trans light blue tile with a gray print on it. I guess because you only want the color off the side, the light off the side. This one's twice. Also Bumblebee, probably, or no, this is Lamborghini. But anyways, the Transformers tile, please put this Autobot tile on Bricks and Pieces. It'll never happen, but it'd be nice. All right, so that's it for the new parts added. So not a lot of new parts. In fact, I think the only two new parts are these guys here. These 4 or 5 wheel and tires. Okay, so 6 new parts to the palette. And as we were mentioning earlier, the elements that were added to Bricks and Pieces this week, and I have to click another link to get this. And we'll just scroll through fairly quickly. The bunch of wedge plates in here, rounded bricks, slopes. The new anti-cheese graters, 1x2 slopes that don't have the grater on it, in a few colors, light blue, black and white, and regular blue, Dave. I say that because it's classic space coloring. This 1x4 or 1x2x4, 2x4x1 tiled slope is available as well. Bunch of snot bricks and wedge bricks or grill bricks. You know what I mean? The Quattro and Primo sets, yeah, we don't care about those as much. Energy effects, hinges, minifig accessories. There's actually some new armor in here that's kind of interesting because it's. I'm actually going to click on this, so it'll open up in bricks and pieces. Because it's really small. I was hoping to get a bigger picture of things, but apparently that's not going to happen. It's dual molded and colored, and it looks quite fancy. Obviously, I'm assuming those are from the Ninjago. The new shield for the Lion Knights, or for the castle set that came out. All the new castle helmets and dwarf heads or dwarf hats, and some hair pieces, obviously. The torsos, which include the wolf pack, and I think there's 5 other castle factions here, or not castle factions, but castle civilians. So you can guess that I bought some of these this morning as well. And like I said, wolf pack is currently unavailable, or at least I don't think it's currently available. Let's just see. It is currently show out of stock. Obviously out of stock. €1.14. See, now it's taking me to Great Britain because I changed that earlier. Damn it. Oh, yes, Kid Show, I know. $1.61 Canadian. All right, animals. We have the goat, the crab, olive green frog. This also has plants, so there's the new stem piece, the new root piece from the Animal Crossing sets, as well as some new leaf colors and a green pumpkin, because why not? Plates in a bunch of transparent colors. Brackets. The blue bracket, the blue multi-piece thingy davy is available as well. That's also in the Blacktron, or in the Ice Planet character from the collectible minifigs as well. So you already have a few. You just haven't opened the box yet. The blue support for space is currently available.
Yeah, I broke a couple of those recently because they get old.
They get old. Well, guess what? Replace the blue ones.
Yeah.
Bunch of Technic bricks, but no, or beam parts, but no actual bricks. Oh yeah, 1x8 dark blue. Dave's currently accessing his brain to see.
I have a dark blue built already.
Yeah, I know you do, but obviously it doesn't have 1x8s in it.
I thought it did.
Well, I don't know. It made it here, so.
Could have made it 1x6 and 1x2, but.
Yeah, it could be. Anyway, bunch of Technic panels from some of the space-related sets. I think a lot of the Mars sets came out as well in here. The Mars Technic sets as well were in this release, maybe. The new piston and camshaft for the motorcycle set is out as well, which is interesting. It's kind of a neat little part. Printed parts, eyes. Oh, and these slopes are now available as too. The new wedges, Sorry, these tiles, the new wedge tiles. I think that's about it. Oh, and the gray wheels from the Technic sets, Davey. If you want, hey, Sandy.
Hi.
We have a special guest.
Say hi.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Staring at the tiny phone because his laptop gave us issues. Anyway, and last but not least, there's a few other pieces that were added to Bricks and Pieces, or that were added to Brickset this week. That I just wanted to. The one that caught my eye was this 1x1 tile with the Danger Stripe pattern in white and red, because this is a nice piece to have. It would match up as well with the existing tiles that exist. So this is one of those ones that I'm going to be adding to my want list for Bricks and Pieces, because I'm
yeah,
weird.
The release of Dark Blue 1x8 Dark Blue came out was in 2008.
Oh, so it was out. So it must be just a remold.
It must be. Because okay. I ordered it because I have a dark blue go-kart made already.
Yeah, that's what I feared, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's why I didn't mention it to you.
I will say I cheated on some of them. Some of them are just 1x6 and 1x2 that get the 1x8.
Yeah.
But I thought dark blue was a full complete set.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't feel like I can find it. The 1x6 cost me a lot back then because they only came in one set.
Well, and I'm thinking the dark blue ones in my mind probably came out in the Viking sets.
Grand Carousel and Mission 5 Turbo Kart Chase 2008.
Okay, so Grand
Agents.
Carousel, yeah,
In the
agents.
Grand
Okay,
Carousel. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, okay,
And the one you just mentioned now is 2024 is the Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy Car.
yeah, okay,
But I'm still waiting for light orange. I'm still waiting for because I like to finish an orange one at some point in my life.
yeah, I understand that. Sorry, just adding that piece to my bricks and pieces list, but yeah, that new tile is kind of interesting to me. Yeah, so that makes sense. Like I said, it's probably because it's been out of the system for so long because it's a 2008. So they probably just added it as a new part because they probably lost the mold or
It hit me the other day
mold.
that I would have loved because I got the where is it? It's up there somewhere. The everybody's awesome, everyone's awesome with the color strips coming out. I was planning on doing that with the go-karts.
Do you have all the colors? Yeah, most of them.
Well, it has to be the colors I have, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but that would be pretty wide strips you'd have to make. But that would be hilarious. That would be awesome. I think that'd be every go-kart's awesome. No, every buggy's awesome. Every buggy is awesome. There's every buggy. Anyway, that'd be fun. I think that'd be a hilarious way to show them off. So, but yeah, that's the news. I don't know. Anything you want to talk about?
He's glad to be back.
Dave's like, I want to do another video.
No, I don't know. I'm not doing any videos tonight.
Meanwhile, he's got his little technical radar dish.
I'm gonna mention our friend Kay from Germany.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah.
Yeah, Kai.
Hi, Kai.
He sent me the 6983.
Which is that side. Yeah. Yes, I watched your 3-part video of building that, and then you complaining that it took you that long to build it.
Yeah, it took me a little while to build it, but yeah.
How many of those did you have previously, or
one?
Okay.
Believe it or not, I only have one, and I found that a little bit odd when I started reconstituting all my sets because there's the base plate that limited me because I got. He also sent me spare panels.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Yeah, but I already had lots of trans neon orange. I don't know where I got them. Probably all the.
Well, you probably just bought them when they were building.
It's a very nice set, and I very much was appreciative that he sent it to me.
Have you got any interest in? I'm just trying to find the figure. Sorry. Have you got any interest in building some more Ice Planet sets to go with the new figure?
I have.
Yeah, to take this character and build some vehicles for them.
Oh, the new guy.
Yeah.
Because Kai and I were talking about it because I have tons of classic space. My next highest piece count or set count would be Ice Planet because it's
okay.
But I've seen some really cool Ice Planet layouts over the years. Yeah. Mocks and stuff. Yeah. And I keep on, but I have to focus on getting everything else done before I do anything like this with Ice Planet.
Yeah, I totally get that. I was just thinking that like the story that I've heard when they first got released, the reason why this guy looks like they have a smaller visor and everything is that the backstory they were using was these are like the extreme cold trooper type guys.
Right.
That would go out to maybe the northern poles of the planet type thing to do whatever they need to do.
Or it's really cool.
So I mean, which I thought was a pretty cool story to go with it. And then I was thinking also it makes me want to build some vehicles and stuff. And using we've seen how many Ice Planet vehicles have we seen that have just built wheels out of those wedge plates.
The brick-built wheels, the
brick-built wheels out of those wedges and stuff. And it's
that was just gorgeous. That thing.
Yeah,
it was just
100%.
Utterly fantastic.
Absolutely beautiful. So, but I would love to see that for sure. And like I said, I'm kind of tempted, and that I think part of the reason for me pulling out my figs was also because I'd like to build some spacey things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind building. I've never really built a ship. I built Blacktron ships, and I built classic spaceships. And I have the Mtron. Yeah, but I'm saying I built themes. I built custom ships for Blacktron, Classic Space, and Mtron. But I never gone beyond there. So I think Ice Planet might be something I want to tackle.
Yeah.
So
Be fun.
yeah, it'd be nice. And I mean, obviously I'd probably go with the trans orange versus trans neon orange windscreen.
Yeah.
If I can, because you kind of have to. Another reason for maybe getting the set as well was because I really wanted that windscreen. And yes, I could have got it on Bricks and Pieces, but you know.
But you know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
And now I'm curious to know how much that windscreen sells for on Bricks and Pieces. 76,232. So yeah, but I don't know. It's one of those.
It's one of those.
Yeah. I don't even know what
it's the three criteria: time, money, and what was my other one?
Time, money, and that's
I
awesome.
have to watch my other videos because time, money, and space. Sorry, that's forgot that one. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And I'm just asking the question because you hit 1,000 subscribers. Does that mean you can actually monetize now?
So Sandy looked it up. There's a criteria, so you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And you also have to have X amount of views in a year, hours watched in a year.
Hours in a year, okay.
In a year, and we fell 300 hours short
for the year.
For the year.
So if you have,
I think it. Hey, was it 4,000 hours? Was it 4,000 hours in a year for monetization? It was something like 4,000 hours in a viewer, and we're at 3,700.
Yeah, wow.
So I'm gonna ask all my friends to watch an hour. So I need 300 friends to watch an hour, and then
Yeah. No, I'm just curious. I mean, because I know that I think the 1,000 mark was for that. It's either that or
that's but you also have to get the 4,000. So you need the 1,000 and then the 4,000 hours. What I did notice, because I actually went into the stats, going right back to the beginning of 2006 when I started my YouTube channel, that the amount of viewers goes, and all of a sudden since 2018 it goes right up. So and the amount of hours watched started pretty stagnant, and then it goes up. So am I going to make better videos to get more eyes on me? I don't know. But
I was joking.
It is a thought that I might start making. Yeah.
4,000 watch hours
the
past year.
Yeah.
Or 1,000 subscribers with $10 million views.
10 million what?
Oh, so yeah, if you have your shorts and you have 10 million views of your shorts, that's also one of the.
Oh, okay. So it's 4,000 hours or 10 million views of shorts.
Yeah.
So you
So,
yeah, I was gonna say. So sarcastically, I was gonna say you just need to make better videos or fun or more interesting videos.
More interesting for the general population, not for my for a group of friends who watch me.
A suggestion for you: it is summer. Why don't you just make a bunch of videos in shorts?
I'm just what's plan. So
just wear shorts.
Just wear shorts
and make videos
with me in my shorts.
In shorts, yeah. Isn't that wouldn't that you should get 10,000 viewers wearing shorts?
Showing off my legs, people love watching that.
Yeah, that should work. So yeah, I was saying about the hoopty, and it was like I actually got this. I got the set for the windscreen that cost $2.46 Canadian on Bricks and Pieces.
Wow.
I didn't buy it specifically for that, but you know, it was a bonus for the set. But yeah, good build. If you get it on discount, I recommend it. I found it a very good build. And look at all these like 16 long beams and it's like a castle building.
Exactly.
Plus all the curvy bits are all awesome. Anyway, I was surprised by the set. Let's put it that way. So, anyways, I think we'll call it a night. We're at an hour 30.
Wow.
I think the highest.
Yeah, we had my windows. So thanks, Jeff, for that. I sorted my windows.
You enjoyed your what?
I sorted my windows. I am more sorted now than I was before we started.
Well, there you go. I'm not as sorted as I was because I was talking.
You're fine. You're perfect.
I will sort my bag of Bricks and Pieces parts that came in for my best sellers today. But yeah. Anyways, we'll call it a night. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you, Mr. Cowdace, for coming out. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. And we will.
Hey, Sandy. Jeff says bye. Bye, Jeffy.
We'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to end the stream now, so have a good one. See ya. Bye.